Pepper says, are you ready to start straightening up this living room? I know I am. Hello everyone and welcome back to A Hoarder's Heart. For today, we are getting back in this living room, resetting it because it's October. The holidays are going to be quickly upon us, and I really want this indoor space to look really good. It's the first room you see when you walk in the door. And since the weather is definitely changing and getting cooler, you can't just kick people outside because it's warm and be like, yeah, we're going to hang out outside because I don't want you coming into my house and seeing the mess that's going on in there. No, it's getting chillier outside. You need to invite people in where it's warm and cozy, and you want to be able to offer that atmosphere to people who stop and visit. Now, as you can see, there is clutter in this room, but guess what? For me, like, this is really good. Having this amount of clutter is nothing in comparison to what it was years before. I am a recovering hoarder. That's why as we reset this, I'm not going to put pressure on me that, oh, there's clutter here, oh, there's clutter there, because that type of energy is not positive. It's not healing. It's not going to make me continue to want to clean out. Me just loving and accept that there are messes and we can reset them, that makes me feel good. So it's not a big deal if we can quickly reset it. All right, everyone. So we're going to start with the table, since when you walk in the door, that's the first thing that you see. It is also my hottest of hot spots in the house. We live in this house, and that's okay because it's full of laughter and happiness. But we live and use this house and everything that is inside of it. So we're going to positively look at it, push through all of this stuff. Yeah, this is all my no spend challenge that I've been working on because I've been creating the 2025 one. But at the end of the day, I can kind of put it away on the side here. So when we were decluttering Tyler's room, the closet, remember we found like a Lego set? They built it. They had built it. This is the table that we tend to do a lot of family stuff at, and they made the Lego set. So it's together, it's great, and I just never moved it, or they never moved it, so it's time to move it now. Okay, we're moving forward. And all of these little just tidbits and pictures and paper that continuously comes into our house each and every day. And then of course there is our favorite, the mail. The mail comes every day, all the time. There's always stuff in there. I probably put my name and address on every do not send thing online, but it still comes somehow. There's still stuff. Is it less than before? Sure. But no, there's still stuff that I have to sort through. And I'm the one who technically goes through the mail because I'm the one who pays the bills every month and keeps track of the finances because I'm actually really good at that. Maybe not so good at keeping my house neat and tidy, which is not a big deal, but really good at budgeting and keeping track at my finances. Going to go through the mail very quickly. We're going to clean it up. We're not going to point the finger on who should do it each and every day. We're just going to get through it now. That's all that matters, is getting it through now. And this miscellaneous tub right here is what I like to call a tub of crap. With my ADHD, I always will randomly throw stuff into bags, like the bag lady, because it's kind of it's all over the place. But it's if I put it in a bag or a bin, it doesn't look as messy, and I feel satisfied in that decision. I don't have the time to even process any of this crap, so I'm gonna put it in a bin and deal with it later. But it's all good, right? Here's a random bag of paper. I know, I'm going paperless as much as I can, but there's still paper, and it's just this crap in here. Easy tossy. I know this we can go through and shred. I have a file in the drawer in the kitchen that I can put our taxes in because you kind of need to hold on to that for a little bit. Oh, this is a book that I did get when we were down the shore, and I let my aunt read it first because she needed a new book, and I was like, I'll go get you a new book. I've been wanting to read this book. I'm not gonna be able to read it if it's tucked away in here, now am I? Some ponies, my Little Ponies were found. My mom's decluttering too. Some of my stuff was found. Now, my mom is pretty much decluttered a whole bunch of my kids' stuff, and I didn't know. She didn't want me to have to process everything. But she did find the ponies and knew how much the ponies meant to me. And it's clothes. You don't want clothes from your childhood. And I was like, probably would have washed them and not let them go. So valid point, Mom. Yeah, I mean, the rest of this stuff, I mean, I see why. I just didn't feel like organizing or processing it or any of that kind of stuff. It was just throw it in a tub so it doesn't look awful on the ground. But like, we're putting everything back now, right? We're throwing things out now. There's no need for me to hold on to every gosh darn thing, is there? This bag right here has craft supplies in it, and they're the craft supplies I already have. This is not like a Hobby Lobby trip and I went and bought stuff. No, this is supplies that I already have because me and my girlfriends last Friday had a girls' night out while making a pumpkin craft. I kind of like, you know, led the craft in a way. Well, these are all of the things that I brought, like, so we could make our pumpkin. I have the pumpkin in the bay window right now. It looks really pretty. And what did I do? I just didn't put it away in regular ADHD fashion. Moving on to these tubs that have been sitting here for well over a month. Now, why have they been sitting here? Well, for two reasons. The number one reason is because Miss Peppy loves hopping up here and sleeping or standing and being the queen of the mountain, and she's always on top of here. And I felt guilty putting it away because she loves it so much, and I haven't gotten her a kitty tower, which is what I probably should get. But kitty towers are a little pricey. I have to take Miss Peppy's kitty tower down the bins. It's okay. Here's reason two that I still have some of these bins out here, and that is because I've been wanting to make a decorate with me like fall Halloween video, and I was supposed to do it like 2-3 weeks ago, and I never got around to it. And one of the main reasons is because my friend invited us to a house in the Poconos, and we had a blast that weekend, and I wouldn't have traded that for anything. It was so much fun. But I has to record it because that was my time to record it. But let's just do it now, even though it's kind of close to fall Halloween, or we're in it. It's okay. We don't have to put everything out, but we could definitely put some stuff out. Okay. These two bins are in front of the fireplace, and they have been here well over a month because these are the costumes that we're selling and getting rid of. And I kept it up here because of like my object permanence. Like, if it's not in front of me, I totally forget that it even exists. And we have been really good selling stuff on eBay and Facebook page marketplace, and we definitely have sold some costumes, but we're well into October, right? And what doesn't sell now, right, I'm just putting it in the next yard sale, which is coming up soon. It's coming up soon, a new yard sale. So whatever doesn't sell in the yard sale, I'll put on my Facebook Townsgiving page. Whatever doesn't get picked up at the Facebook Townsgiving page, then we'll go donate it. We can temporarily put these bins in the basement so that we have the fireplace opened up. Okay, this little pile right here is the literal physical manifestation of my ADHD. It's just so much stuff scattered everywhere. That is how my brain processes things every single day, and sometimes I can get it into focus, but this is it. This is why it happens. It's such a subconscious habit, and because of my clutter blindness, it doesn't bother me. It's there. It's at an arm's length, but not a big deal. I'm not going to put myself down for it. We're just going to lovingly laugh at it like, yep, that's me, and then clean it up. That's why we're in a more positive space to actually finish the tasks, to do what we need to do. I really can laugh at everything because it has a story. You can literally see my little home like nursing station of my foot. I did cut it at the garage thing, but it's healing beautifully, but I change it every day, keep it clean. That's probably why it's healing so very nicely. Not a big deal. It's okay. We're gonna clean it up. We're gonna put it away. Sure, I can do these little 5-minute tasks every single day, but sometimes when you're growing your own business and you're not only filming everything and editing everything and doing your best to get everything on track and being a mama and still kind of doing all the mama things, and sometimes you run out of 5 minutes. And all right, it's another day. That day's today. We're doing it now. It's all good. We got this. All right, so the last place that we're going to clean up is the fireplace. And I like to see it decorated for the season, so we're going to switch it over to fall. I know that this is a lot of work, And it really is. And sometimes it's hard for us to get motivated to actually like declutter or sometimes even decorate. But something that's been very eye-opening to me is that we get to do this. And what I mean by that is, again, my heart's been so heavy with all the Hurricane Helene victims and now like the Hurricane Milton victims. And so many people lost so much. Their homes, their possessions, but most important, some people have lost family members. That puts so much into perspective that we get to declutter our homes and our living rooms. We get to decorate it however we want. We get to have a safe space for our family to come home to today. We get to engage with our family members and loved ones and friends. And it just kind of grounds me. It really grounds me when I'm feeling like, oh, I really don't want to clean this up. But it's like, no, I have the blessing and the opportunity to be able to do this. And when you really look at everything, everything really is a perspective, a personal perspective, right? I had last week talk about the scarcity mindset and how I had, what helps me kind of transmute that energy into positivity, into abundance. And for me, I always say that each and every day, God gives you blessings. You just have to look for them. And if each and every day you look for the blessings and you look for the abundance, that's just going to compound, because you're going to be like, wow, this is a blessing. And decorating my home is a blessing. And cleaning up is a blessing. And seeing my kids get off the bus from school every single day is such a blessing. It just lifts your emotions up so much. That's why I feel that shift into let's be abundant. Let's look at how abundant we are for every little thing that we get to do. It is a blessing that we can clean out our homes together and share our stories.
And now we get to show you the living room reset. It looks so much better than when we first started. Now, are there a couple other things we could still clean? Sure, but I'm okay. I feel very satisfied with this. Now, if you notice right here on the table, yes, that is a basket that I won at a Beef and Beer charity. I actually won 2 things, and I'm re-gifting them for Christmas. I can show this one, but the other thing I cannot. And when you turn the corner here, you have a clear pathway to get into the kitchen. There's nothing obstructing your path to get in there. Now, this piece right here, yeah, I could have decluttered this top surface. I just ran out of time, and it's okay. We'll get to it. I was more focused on the floor space. That's what I really wanted open up. Now, I did keep this box. This is Pepper's box. She just loves sitting and sleeping in it. And since I got rid of Kitty Tower, I thought maybe I will let her keep her box just a little longer. And when we turn the corner, that space in front of the fireplace and the couch is opened up, looking really good. And we're ready. This was a big declutter for the holidays. It makes me feel a lot better about it, because what stresses me out the most about the holidays is having people over and seeing my messes. That's what stresses me out the most. But by resetting it now, this makes me feel a lot at ease. Now, I still would love to do another big, deep cleaning in here before the holidays, and we'll definitely get to it. But right now, we're going to celebrate what we did today. And my hope and prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to clean, declutter, and let something go in your home today too.